What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, in this video we finna watch Quenlin Blackwell breaking down her digital footprint. Her digital footprint. So without further ado, let's get into this vid.
These are the average person's biggest fears. Some that have a small chance of happening to you on a daily basis, and some that you'll never encounter, but you still feel the anxiety of it possibly being able to happen. Did I just describe what a fear is? Now, think about your biggest fear. And imagine if that fear was seen and known by millions of people, was still accessible to those millions, and it grew. This fear grew bigger and more visible as your career progresses. This is how I feel about my digital footprint. It's literally bone chilling, armpit sweat inducing. I have lived 1,000 lives, from being one of the most followed Vine stars as a prepubescent child, to having my eating disorder, drug experimentations, psychological issues documented on Twitter as a teen, to becoming a multi-hyphenate, slay bitch 3000, a model, an actress, a clothing brand owner.
What does hyphenate mean, chat? What the hell? That's a big ass word. What does that mean?
A YouTube superstar, Don Julio, extravaganza supreme. I am at the mental age of 9,000. It took me a literal decade to transcend to where I am today. And I had some interesting, we'll call it interesting, moments while getting here. And guess what makes it worse? You probably remember those moments! Ah!
Damn.
Morning, welcome to McDonald's. May I help you?
Girl. You might know about every single one of them or just a few, but have no worries. I'm here to go through all of them. And if you've been here since the beginning, if you've been here since Vine, our connection is deeper than parasocial. Our connection is something that psychologists haven't even made a word up for yet, because y'all have seen as much of me as my literal family members.
Damn.
Sister, brother! After receiving comment 3 million about giving my lore and how does this bitch know everyone, and oh my gosh, do y'all remember when Quenlin explained this? I've decided to dive in and give y'all the real tea. This is Quenlin Blackwell's digital footprint. The Vine era.
I didn't even know she was on Vine, chat. I was late. I didn't know she was on Vine.
Vine dropped. I was already making YouTube videos in my free time, and I have this YouTube account that I don't know the password and I can't delete. And it's from when I was literally 9 to 11. So like, I've always been doing this. Being an internet creator literally is what I was born to do. I was doing the influencing shit and being a clown on the internet before it was a job that you could profit from. But I was doing this shit 13 years ago. Like,
So, today, this lady.
And my sister was annoying as fuck and didn't understand that I was trying to build an empire and would always talk throughout my filming time. Also because the family computer was in the living room. So I didn't really have a door that I could close. And I think this is genius because I was just switching the camera with the mouse. I didn't know how to edit at the time, but in my brain I already knew editing was such an important part to a comedic video.
What is your problem? Well, I just like to eat Cheerios. Well, that's okay, but you can't act like that. Well, I want to. Well, you can't. Well, I want to. Well, you can't. Well, I want to. I will defy gravity.
Yeah, what?
This is genius. This is childhood genius in
Nah,
my
low
opinion.
key,
This
like,
is where it all started.
For a 9-year-old to think of that, that's talent. I ain't gonna lie, that is talent.
So this was the beginning of it all. Then I was doing all these videos on my computer all the time, and Vine came out, and I was like, oh, I already do this. Started posting on Vine all the time. Then my shit started to go viral. And I remember going to Playlist Live one year and going into the Vine room, and all of my Vines were everywhere. And all the biggest Viners were like, oh my gosh, Quinn. I was like, man? I literally felt like Hannah Montana. And that's kind of the genesis of my internet career. So let's watch some of my Vines. Going to make me itch.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute. All good just a week ago. At my house.
Like, this is unmedicated ADHD. Yes, this was my Vine. Yes! That's my opinion Vine, I feel like was some genius shit because the girls weren't doing the effects with the jokes at the time.
Nah, Vine was like a different era too. Like, it's way different than TikTok. Like, it was like early TikTok, but a little bit worse than early TikTok. Like 2020 TikTok, it was like a little bit worse than that. Like, Vine was a different.
This is 10 years ago. I said, this is funny. Let's put a square on top of it. Raise down the volume of the voice, add some distortion. That shit went triple platinum in the hood. All of these went triple platinum. All of these went triple platinum. All of these went triple platinum.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I thank her for everything that I have.
Yo, what? Yo.
I also thank my parents for never telling me to shut the fuck up. I feel like that kills a lot of creativity in young minds. My parents always let me scream and be loud and do whatever I wanted. So thank you, Mom and Dad.
3, 4.
This was the first viral video.
Oh,
Oh my god, are you okay?
It's the grunt of despair after I fall because I thought I died.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, are you okay?
I just seen it. Like, yeah, nah.
That was
Like, she was learning, what I'm noticing though, she was learning how to clip farm before clip farming became a thing. That's what it seemed like right now. I ain't gonna lie.
moment. The Vine era happened, it came, it went, Vine died, I pivoted.
Yeah.
I think that's the golden rule of my career since always, is I just am like, I don't find my meaning in like a specific app in the following that I have in that app. I like think that I'm genuinely funny. So I like just find a new stage to do my fucking clown tricks on. And my next stage was Twitter.
Okay, the Twitter era. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh.
Twitter, I was a meme. Like, I cried on the internet and people related to it, and I overshared about my life and people related to it, and I gagged a few times and people related to it, and I built a really big community on Twitter. But the thing with Vine, them comments was, ah, we love, not a joke. Twitter is like, so,
Yeah.
little bitch.
Yeah.
You think you really cut like us? The difference between Vine and Twitter is a bitch on Twitter is gonna tell you what she don't like about you. And I need to give y'all like an age timeline. Vine, I was like 12 to 14. Twitter, 15 to 18. I regret not just going to YouTube because Twitter puts so much like fear in me from people's opinions. Literally, Twitter is the Wild West. It's been the Wild West since always, and I went there with like Vine-ass glee in my heart to like the dark, the gulag. But I did make them bitches laugh even though they fucking hated when I did. And I swear to God, they was waiting for me to fail, like Twitter do. That's Twitter. Twitter is a place where you cheer for someone's pain. Before Vine was completely eradicated, I was making a few YouTube videos and posting them on Twitter. I have such a love and respect and admiration for the art form of video editing. And I've done it my entire life. And by the grace of God, I found Olive. Olive found me.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
Her editing style is literally some shit I've been doing my entire life.
That's her editor?
We get each other.
Man, shout out Olive, bro. She really good at this shit. I ain't gonna lie. She really good at this video editing shit. I need to find me one of those. You feel me? She really
On
good
some
at
other
that part.
shit, but I used to edit all of my videos. I mean, I would put every single imaginable effect on the fucking video. And I thought, and y'all did too, because this shit also was a banger. All of my digital footprint is bangers though. I will say that. That's nice, that's nice. I made a video of me eating hot pickle. I literally have a pack of hot pickles in my pantry right now. That's my shit. This was before virality was so easy. This was before 1 million likes anyone could get. This shit went up. Like, I should have been on the Ellen show for my pickle video.
Damn.
5.8 million views
Yeah.
6 years ago with a dying channel. This shit was lit.
Bow.
Damn.
Bow down to the queen, bitches.
Finna go get me a hot pickle. Yes! 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 Yes!
Are y'all happy for me? I got a piggy. So excited.
Also, that purple wig was an entire era in itself. The purple hair era. That's how I feel about the purple hair era. Like, oh my God, this was when I was tweaking hard. And I was having a great time. I remember I first met Lil Yachty during the purple hair era. There's a picture of me with my hair straight, purple straightened. And me and him became friends at that time. Like, I've known this since my entire life. And this Hot Pickle video hit the scene, and that was a good moment. I have no bad memories to this video. I really felt like people understood my humor. It was really nice. I was transitioning from Vine to Twitter. Gagging, slaying on Twitter. My family acquired a skincare company, right? And I say acquired like I got a big business family. I don't. My mother's an RN. But my family got their hands on a skincare company, but we didn't know nothing about skincare, but we knew something about running a business. I didn't though. My parents were like, why don't you promote our product on your internet since you're big on They didn't even understand the level of power I had on Twitter. Neither did I. And I was also inebriated because I was 16 experimenting with shit because I wanted to fucking kill myself all the time. So I'm like, let me promote this product. It was jokes, pure jokes. And just was waiting for me to do some stupid shit because they was annoyed by always seeing me on their timeline. And I did an entire BuzzFeed video explaining this. I was with my friends like, yeah, let's go try a French. Like trying to deal with like this internet shit at the same time and respond to the wrong tweet. And they're like, what will this do to my skin? And I'm like, ingredients from around the world will like, it literally made no sense. I was tweaked out of my mind tweeting that, but I couldn't come out and say that because I was a child. So you can go watch that video. We had a skincare company, the products worked, but I didn't know how to market, and I didn't realize that if you embellish, not even completely lie, add a little few lies around the truth, it completely negates the truth after that. That was the wisdom I learned from the entire skincare scandal. That was kind of the downfall on my Twitter. That was the downfall of that year. I became the meme of the city. Like, this bitch is a scammer, this bitch is taking people's money. I never sold the product. I've talked to like actual professionals now in the marketing industry, and I probably had $40 million of marketing value from this entire thing, and I did not make a single cent. Because I remember talking to my dad and being like, well, they think I'm scamming because I facetune my after pictures. I was just trying to make them like the proactive ones because they look perfect in them. And my daddy was like, well, you embellished on the truth. So it's like, do you want to stand on that? Or do you just want to, learn from this lesson and continue on? Because I'm not from like a money hungry family. I don't want to be known as a scammer, so I'm not going to sell anything. So I never sold the product. That's why I'm like, I can do this digital footprint video because I've never had any malice in any of my actions on the internet, which is good for me and my heart to know. Ingredients from around the world. The product matches your raw and blemished mark skin and begins to change their imperfections. This is in 2020. This is 4 years after it happened.
Damn.
This was still joking. I wrote this under the influence. It became one of the biggest memes of that year. Then I went into a deep depression. It's not funny, but it's how I cope with a laugh. Also, I was going through puberty. 17 was the dark. I do not remember 17. Like you do share on your close friend story, pictures of you crying and text of you being confused and this figuring out of identity, I did on Twitter. All of it. And there was one day where I was going to kill myself and drive into oncoming traffic. This was a couple of months after the skincare scandal. I didn't, and I was like, well, let me just go make a video. Olive, put the clip. No, I'm still sad. It didn't work. That video went triple platinum, gold, diamond standard. Y'all, the internet pauses the video and creates it into a meme. And they take my misery and Miss Juicy Baby's confusion.
Oh, I think
that is one of the biggest memes of me. I
familiar.
Skyped with Miss Juicy I think the BuzzFeed article. Loved her.
I am not gay.
Loved her. Thank you, Miss Juicy.
I didn't even know that was her though. I kind of do remember that meme though, but I didn't even know that was her. That's crazy.
Forever ingrained together in the culture.
I am not gay.
Throughout this entire timeline, I'm killing shit. Good tweet, good tweet, good tweet, good tweet, good tweet every single week. And I'm just like making videos, tweeting, coming out to LA for the first time. I remember I hung out with Dope Island and Meech on Mars. I lived with random people at this time that people shouldn't have even knew that I had a connection to. And I don't know why I did. They just knew me from the internet because I always existed on the internet. So I'm living with random people. I am hanging out with all these different social media people and all these different celebrities. And I always get the question like, Quenlin, why do you know these people? Bitch, because before these people was famous, they was seeing me on their phone. They knew me.
Damn.
And I still to this day, like I know Billy from Vine and we became friends, and all of my longtime friends are internet connections. I don't have any long-standing friendships that I got from reality. I know Larry from Vine. Katie knew me on Vine. Katie! Oh, you look so good.
Got at the shower of my Snoopy.
Wait, tell them your experience of me on the internet before you knew me.
My experience on Quinn was through Vine, and it was her pickle video.
Yes, that's how you know.
Yeah, I was never a pickle girl, but you made me.
They made it
wanna
look
try
good.
Pickles, because you're like.
Thank you, Katie. I love you. If I didn't have Katie, I would have probably jumped off my balcony by now. But God gives you an angel when you need one. So this happened. TikTok comes out. I don't even. I privated all of my TikToks from the pandemic because that shit wasn't real. Hey guys,
yeah, that was a time. I'm not gonna lie.
And this was just,
Yeah, TikTok.
I remember the switch from Twitter to TikTok was the pandemic. My team at the time being like, you need to go on TikTok. And I'm like, TikTok, it's fake Vine. But then I got on TikTok while the pandemic was happening. And I was like, this is the easiest shit I ever done my whole life. So then I killed shit on TikTok. Was living in LA at the time. Met all the girls, met Charlie, met Dixie, met Addison, Larry, but I knew Larry from Vine, but all these new girls I met, oh my gosh! Like I remember meeting Dixie and her being like, bitch, I loved your Vines. I have DMs from Addison before me and Addison knew each other. And now Addison is Madonna. Addison was like, I fuck with you so heavy. I love Addison down to this day. Nobody can talk shit on Addison Rae ever. That is a real bitch, actually. So that's the transition from Vine to Twitter to TikTok. I'm about 21 in this video. And this was a video that went viral on TikTok, Twitter, and the mainstream media. It's over! Because I got into interior designing. Right. I had just got my first house, the house that stayed barren because I couldn't afford the furniture for it. In that time, I got really obsessed with like nice furniture, and I had a credit card, and I charged my credit card $100,000 for a couch. Did I have anywhere near $100,000?
What the hell? How do you is that even an accident? How do you even do that as an accident? As an accident, how do you even do that?
From my accountant at the time, and he was like, cancel the couch or you're going to drown in debt. And I was like, I deserve a couch. I have given the internet 10 years of my life. It was like some unresolved trauma by not making any bread for anything else I've done before, because I was just posting on Twitter. I wasn't doing brand deals, like I wasn't making money. So I'm like, I've given my life to no profit. I'm gonna make an OnlyFans. She better not have. Made this video. I don't even know if I can watch this video because like the crying video, I don't make crying videos anymore. I don't make sad crying videos anymore. Like if I'm crying, I'll make a joke with the tear, but I'm not fucking trying to like misery bond with the internet. So let's watch this as deep as I can get into it. I was so pissed. I just wanted the damn couch. An offer on the couch. And I was joking by putting my card information. And it just charged my fucking account. And I almost crashed my car when I saw it because I don't. If you have $1 million, can you please donate?
$1 million?
And Drake was following me at this time, and he's seen the video. And I'm like, you're rich, give me money. But he never did. So then I made the OnlyFans, but in the OnlyFans, I didn't actually show my body. It was like my toes crumpled up, walking on glass, and I was like, ah! But it did get me out of debt, so thank y'all for those 3 days of that. And then we see Business Insider reports about this. Don't y'all have tax fraud to go find
Tax
and report
fraud.
on? What about the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones? Why the fuck are y'all looking at my Twitter page? And this is like a thing, like this is like a recurring thing in my life where it's like, there seems to be bigger fish to fry, but people are just entertained by my fish fry. This was kind of my last crash out on the internet, and then I just started making jokes and sticking to jokes. The fact that paparazzi were interested in influencers was the funniest thing to us. Because it's like, what happened to Brad Pitt? What happened to y'all caring about Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus.
Gwen Stefani. Why the f is you following bitches that post videos?
Oh, what up? What's up, Ray? How's it going, bro? Is that you underneath there? What is up, man? What are you guys up to today?
We're gonna go rob James Charles.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
what the fuck?
We're gonna take him too.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hey, listen, man. What's going on with Bryce Hall, man? A lot of people are hating on him lately. What do you think about that?
Gwen?
Who?
They're
I
trying
hate
to.
that nigga. Literally, I don't remember this, but I stand on everything that I said. And that's a show of character. Also, that chainmail was the most expensive thing I ever bought at the time, and Larry stole it. So, bitch, I want my chainmail back.
Now!
3, the purple wig. What I tell y'all about that damn purple wig that was the most chaotic period of my life? Look at me. Does this look like somebody who's well? Do y'all see the stain in my eyes? It was real. It was real. So,
I'm crying down.
slay, fun, time. I lost
She
mine.
was going through it. I could tell she was going through it. I'm crying though. That shit, the zoom in.
All of these things started to accumulate on my psyche, and it just got to the point to where I felt like I didn't know what being a person in society felt like, because I've given up so much of my life and my existence to the internet. I went through like spiritual psychosis because I wanted to feel. I was like, I need God. I went through so many different trials to try to get close to God that I'm not gonna share with the internet, because I can keep things for myself. And I wish I would have kept this one for myself too, because it was actually a good experience, but they recorded me and posted it, and I didn't think anyone would care about it, but I forgot people like me on the internet. So when people saw me on this Darkness Retreat page, they were like, is that Quinn?
Darkness Retreat page? She's on a...
I went into a darkness retreat wanting to self-actualize, you know, find out some things about me spiritually, which is fine for anyone to try and do. But when your whole bit is being funny, when you do serious things, they come off as funny. It's the most hellish paradox ever. The way I found the darkness retreat was from Instagram Reels. I see these people taking off their glasses and seeing the world from the first time after being in pure pitch black for like a week, and how thankful they are to see, and how thankful they are to be alive and to witness life and to experience and move through life. So it's like a really emotional thing. But when you're the funny bitch, emotional stuff looks funny. So then that video went up. I noticed your spirit first, but I can't explain it right now. And
Wait,
now
what?
I just talk about it as a joke, but that video
Darkness Retreat
went viral too.
I've never heard of a Darkness Retreat though. That shit sounds kind of interesting. No cap. Interesting.
We're like, yeah, of course, this would be the one that joined a cult. Well, first of all, it wasn't a cult, it was a retreat. But they did have a cult living on the compound.
Fiesta, salsa, quinceañera.
I was in
Video
Charlie
vixen.
XCX music video. I've also been in JT's music videos. I was in a Lucky Day music video. I want to bring back the video vixen. Like Kim Kardashian in the Bound 2 music video, I need my moment like that. I don't know who will give it to me. I hope it's like a female singer that just like lets me be the muse in the music video. I think it could happen. They told us to bully JT.
Bullshit, but I can take a dick. I'm the bitch he tell.
There was a edit of me from this video. It's one of my favorite edits. From the beginning on the internet, and I used to have a lot of viral videos of me acting like I was on a runway. And I've always had like an admiration for the fashion industry and modeling and stuff. And then as I grew on the internet, opportunities just started presenting themselves to me where I could create that admiration into a reality and start f***ing modeling.
The model era, okay.
I have walked runways, I have been on magazine covers, I have had full spreads in magazines because I had the ball to be like, I can do it, I can do this shit, and I did it. And
Fuck is a full spread, chat.
I'm still doing it. This is when I walked for the Off-White show. Yes! Those shoes was so hard to walk in, and I'm bow-legged, but I killed that shit. Flaunt magazine. Yes! Yes, this is when I was on my niche. I love creating like a compelling photo, and I love being sexy. Then Wonderland. I think I met Tom Kerr at a V magazine shoot, and he was just there hanging out with the photographer, and he was like, I'm an amazing photographer too, and your face is very beautiful, and I'd love to shoot you. Me and Tom shoot all the time. We did a Wonderland magazine editorial. I'm gearing up in this phase of my career to start acting. I just got casted in Rachel Sennett's show and directorial debut, and I told Tom about that, and he was like, oh my gosh, we got to show people all the different characters you can be because you're so, like, you can transform so easily. So he transformed me into all these different characters to like a nod to my new career in the acting world, which is like so cool. And I had so much fun. Like, I'm French, I'm Brigitte Bardot tea, Royal Tenenbaum tea, Mask tea, Mew Mew Girl tea. Oh, like, and the way he captures me is just, he sees me better than I see myself. So I love working with Tom. I love taking a good picture. I love giving y'all quality content to gag at. What else did I do? High Snobriety, fun, gag. Lil Nas interviewed me for this. I love Montero. I love him. Oh, love. Look how fat my ass was. I always got a titty out. I really do. V Magazine. Oh, I love this shoot. This was a dream. Okay. Like, love this picture. Mew Mew. Days. Okay. Oh, this was my first cover that I've done. This was actually the first time I traveled out of the United States. My parents can't afford the luxury of traveling, so there was never any need for me to get a passport. And then after I came out to LA and started having the career that I had, it was like, you need to get a passport because you're going to be on the cover of Days magazine.
Damn.
What? Who? Me? Oh shit. It was a gag, but it was a little like gag because I got food poisoning right before the shoot. So this is the story of the shoot. I flew to Paris alone. I had never been to a foreign country in my life. I never flown out of the country in my life. I went to my hotel, sat in bed. I'm hungry. I got to shoot in 8 hours. And so I'm like, let me just get some food and go to sleep. I had roasted chicken. I woke up 3 hours later, like, I had the most deadly food poisoning this world has ever seen. I called the front desk, I'm like, I'm dying. Does anyone speak English? They're like, yes, we speak English. What's wrong? I don't know, I can't stop throwing up. Please, someone. Well, you can just tell us your symptoms. This is the front desk of a hotel. Well, you can just tell us your symptoms. We'll go to the pharmacy and get you something from the doctor. America would never. This shit made me want to move countries. Like, oh, y'all care about each other to this extent? The front desk of the hotel will go get me medicine from the pharmacy? Damn. What? They literally got me a prescription. I took the prescription, I took some activated charcoal, slept for about 4 more hours, and was on the set. They put me in the back of a hearse, which I also am spiritually like, so I'm like, I feel the soul sit in the back of this. But anything for a gag! They just throw it back and forth. And Mr. Gervais was like, I did the interview for these pictures at the shoot while just having food poisoning. Like, the car is going that fast and I'm still posing. I'm like, I love Days Mac. Like, this photo right here is one of my favorite pictures of myself. Oh my God. Like, this was the most high fashion that I ever did. Oh my God, there's a video. I can fart with my legs. Like, Hey y'all, this is Quenlin
What? With your legs?
My
How does that even happen? With your legs?
God, what? I didn't even know this video existed till right now. That's how it feels. This is how this digital footprint shit feels. I didn't even know this was a thing that existed, and I can fart with my legs. What? Blackwell,
Just
and
a lot
this
of
is my
questions,
day's
like-
cover shoot. I think Miguel should be as famous as Margot Robbie. And is. Cool people. The legacy that I'm gonna share with my kids one day is Tumblr. Yes! The Lorax. Yes! I could not believe they had me driving in the back of this hearse, but anything for the gag. Polyester sign. This was,
I'm still stuck on the leg thing, yo. Like, what you mean you fart with your legs? Like, what?
Rachel, y'all know Rachel. All I want is nothing. Me and Rachel met from the internet. I'm like, every song you make is a bop. She's like, come to my house in England. Her roommate is like an amazing makeup artist. She was like, my friend is an amazing photographer. I'll have her come over. We literally shot this in the living room. And these are some of my favorite, like, oh my God, these pictures are cunts. Ah! The moment.
Nah, this is wavy flicks though.
Picture. Y'all are going to gag
Wavy
at Rickera re-release. I'm getting all of my Avengers assembled. Oh, the face, one of the most legendary shit I've done.
Tough.
Like, do y'all see this picture? It's video vixen T down to the bone, to the grain, to the toe, to the sock. Trisha Paytas was on this shoot. Dominic Mesa, I think that's his name. The Holdovers was on the set. All the girls were there, and we all had like our individual moments, and it was like a today's entertainers. When it comes to red carpet appearances I've done, a lot of them are insane because I didn't know how to style myself. I didn't know how to pose. Also, going on a red carpet is soul shattering. If you're not Lady Gaga, bitch, they're like, what? Who are you? But they took the picture. This was the Grammys performing on stage with Charlie. Hair done by Fitch Lenar, braids. Evie does LA, she does Beyonce and Solange's hair. There's different levels to this shit. Dress, PR package, yo. I love a red carpet look, but some of them look crazy. Let's see, right, and there it is. This was when oh my God, my panties. I hosted the pre-show to the VMAs. I didn't know how to host or interview, but I knew all the entertainers from just hanging out in LA. So like everyone that I would interview, I just talked to them like how I do in real life and not as an interviewer. Like there's one video of me and Madison just jumping up and down because we love each other so much and I was so happy to see her, but I didn't know what to ask her because I don't interview my homies. Oh, period. Like, she is giving it. Oh my gosh, this is when Montero invited me. Is there, oh shit. See, some of them don't make sense. This was when I was confused. This is when Montero took me as his date to LACMA, which is like a rich people gala, and Gucci dressed us, and he took me, and I was like, I feel like Princess Diana. Benedict Cumberbatch came up to me and was like, you are so beautiful. And something ancestral in me was terrified of him. Oh, love! This was me at the Marnie show. That's a dress that I wore that I got from eBay.
eBay?
Just a mess. Just a mess. I can't even talk about that one. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't realize it was that sheer. That's some lingerie I have that's from the 70s. And I was like, I'll throw it underneath this and I'll go to this event and like, and you can't get shit deleted off of Getty Images. So it's just like, I hope no one goes and sees. Oh, loved. I love Acne, one of my favorite brands. Went to Paris Fashion Week, sat at the show, linked with fucking Rosalia. It was Christmas. Oh, this was last Fashion Week. I became a Burberry girl. That was like, this is the most me I felt in a minute. Like I look fun, but fashion, modeling, cooking show, TikTok, Instagram, clothing brand, tweaker, cry, tear, laugh, play. Y'all seen it all. And I just felt like I needed to talk to y'all about it because I always get like a, what? Quinn, explain, how is she, wait. Bitch, so I'm here. And I'm so grateful for this entire career and the life that y'all have given me. I feel like I'm living my childhood dream, actually. Y'all see now, I have been doing this shit since I was sentient.
Literally.
So thank you for giving me my dream job. We have gone through everything that's happened, and y'all thought that shit was crazy. Get ready for what's about to come next. I think when it's all said and done, I'm gonna create some really cool shit for y'all. I'm working on some really fun things, and I feel like God put me on this position with the internet to share something that I have inside of me that I feel like a lot of people have inside of them that they don't think matters, which is just like following your curiosity to the point of creation and giving it to the world. So I would say follow your instincts on your creativity more, because I feel like if more people did that, the world would be a more interesting place, and these uninteresting people would stop being at the forefront of shit. Quintessence to the moon!
Alright, is there bonus clips?
I never have to do this again. I always feel like I need to explain everything, and now it's off my shoulders and I'm free. And now I can exist in 2025. There is no past anymore. There is no.
Man, that's gonna do it for this video, chat. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Learned a lot in this one. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. God bless.